Are you ready to execute your plan? Chances are you're not. Let's be candid. Most of us do not take the time to stop and look at what our tax strategy plan is. And I get this question a lot. Why do I even need tax planning? Aren't I always going to owe tax? Kind of. Someone will always owe tax. That's the crazy thing about tax strategy. And tax strategy goes back to really, you've got to understand how money works before you can understand how tax strategy works. See, money is all about moving and trading and building the economy. Taxes come in and they're taken off of the back end in order to fund the government. And so when it comes to tax strategy, what does the government want? See, you always have to look at the motive behind what they're doing, because the government uses taxes to control us. So they are trying to control what we, the people, do with our money and how we do it. So they tax us in different ways so that they can control us. For example, Social Security, right? Everybody knows what it is. Everybody's a participant in it. Social Security is a tax that the government has used to say, hey, listen, you guys are building great businesses. I love it. Here's the thing. The people who own the business make most of the business. The people working in the business need to live a full and healthy life. So we're going to take a portion of everybody's money and put it in this fund designed to take care of every single employee and worker out there. That's our safety net. That is tax, Social Security tax, is being forced on us to take care of our future, which is a great thing. We need it because as individuals, we can get so caught up in the moment and in the day. So the government goes out and uses taxes to control what it is we do with our money. So when it comes to tax planning, you need to look at how they're trying to control us. So there's something out there called a tax deduction. A tax deduction lowers the amount of money you have to pay taxes on. So if you got a $10,000, let's say you have $100,000 of net profit, you get a $10,000 tax deduction that lowers your net profit down to $90,000. That $90,000, that net profit's what you pay tax on, right? And this is why the government does it, is the government wants you to put your money to work with someone else. And the more you put your money to work with other people, the less tax you pay. And the better our economy does. The better we as a nation do. And so that's where tax strategy comes into play. If you understand, the government is using taxes to control us. So they go out and they say, hey, we need you to do this. They give either tax deductions or tax credits to get us as entrepreneurs to put our money in that place. You've got to have a plan, because if you don't, what happens? The money goes to the government, which isn't what the government even wants. This is the crazy thing. The government wants its people taken care of. That's the whole goal of the government, because without us, the people, we overthrow the government. So the government is designed to take care of the people. The best way we can take care of the government is understanding their rules, understanding what they do and how they do it, and then using those rules as a unit to be controlled. Because when we do that, it creates better checks and balances. It creates more revenue. It funds our society at a much higher level. So that's why you need a strategy. Because I can't tell you how many people I talk to that say, hey, we're going to go out there and we're going to make a difference. We're going to go out and we're going to put our money to work for us and then make more money and make more money. And we don't care how much we pay in taxes. It's the wrong way to look at it. If that is your goal, your true goal is not building net worth. Because net worth only comes through owning assets that are valuable. You know what the most valuable asset in the world is? Time. You can't own it. You can never own time. You can only rent it. So, a true capitalist has to understand tax strategy is about how we collect money and give money to as many people as we can who will help us achieve the goal we want to achieve. That's what tax strategy is about. It's about collecting as much money as possible and circulating it as fast as possible within your community, within your ecosystem, with everything you do. But that only works if you have a plan and if you have a strategy on how to do that. If you don't have a strategy, what ends up happening is you go out and you just make money, or you just spend money and you just pay taxes, which that's what tax compliance is. Tax compliance is what 99% of accountants and CPAs out there do. Not because they don't want to do tax strategy. It's what we're conditioned to do. You know why we're conditioned to do it? The people in control want to remain in control. They remain in control by not teaching us how money works. If we all understood the true purpose of money, the true purpose of our economy, life would be way, way better for everyone. But the people at the top would not have as much control. Or would they? See, that's the question. By letting go of control, do you have more control? We'll never know. But I believe so. So that's when it comes to tax strategy and tax planning. That's why you have to have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, nothing will change. And this world is about change. It's about moving us, not the US, us as humanity forward. That's what we need to do. We want this world to be a better place for everyone, not just me and not just you. And the only way we get there is working together. So if you don't have a plan for tax strategy, get one. You need it, I promise you. Reach out. We're happy to help. We can help you with tax strategy, tax planning, but at the end of the day, you have to want it and you have to participate. This is how you add value to your country, is through tax strategy. With that said, I hope you all have a great day. You ever need me, reach out and we'll talk to you soon.